fuck. It's 2 p.m. I must have been tired. I could probably still sleep. Man. How you doing? Say hi. Say hi to the fans. Hi, I'm Sam, and this is my trusty steed, Taylor Ham. Together, we're walking across the USA. Along the way, we hope to raise money for Just Believe Inc. They help the homeless in New Jersey. I really hope you could follow our adventure. Enjoy. So I figured I would do a little cart tour. And just a little tour of all the shit I carry. The cart is a Dutch dog design novel doggy ride stroller. Holds up to 110 pounds. Taylor is 75 pounds. And I also carry about 30 pounds of shit on top of that. So we're just at the weight limit, but she seems to be holding up. I checked all the screws, no loose screws or anything. Everything seems pretty good to go. Just has bicycle tires, has a swiveling front tire, and yeah, just all my shit kind of goes around it, goes on the totem pole, and then there's a couple things that go in it. My technology, Taylor's food, one thing of water and a blanket for her, and she still has a ton of room to lay down and poke her head out and stuff. And the back door is always open, so she can come in and out as she pleases. Yeah, it's pretty good setup. And then I have the stuff I wear on my body that stays in my pocket, like smokes, safety supplies, bandana. Yeah. Not bad for held together with bungee cords and duct tape. Not really. I only put about a month of thought into this, but it was a lot of thought. So came together pretty well. So this is all my technology / odds and ends stuff. I keep it in a simple drawstring little bag. I'm filming from the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus, but I still use my old, I believe that's the S10 Plus to film. The S21 Plus is waterproof, but in case I want to take any shots, underwater, I got this little bag for that. I'm probably going to ditch this. I might even ditch this phone, even though I'm using both of them. It's a real B to edit using both of them. I'm carrying my small little, I think it's like an Acer laptop / tablet with the mouse and the charger. That's how I get all my YouTube sound clips and can make end cards and stuff like that. This is my camp lights. I just have 2 simple little touch lights. Got my little unicorn light here, and there we go. And then my headlamp. Got my phone chargers. This is a rechargeable fan because I need to sleep with a fan. Just a bunch of chargers. My tripod. What's that brand there? Just some, cheap $10 Amazon tripod, but that thing's lasted me a couple 100 miles, so it works. Got my headphones. I carry 2 13,000 anchors. I get about 8 charges from my cell phone out of these. This phone never dies. It's always in airplane mode. Never use it. It's disconnected from any service. It's just a camera, and it's just an expensive camera. And so I just charge the S21 Plus and the fan. Yeah, I usually get about 8 phone charges, and it'll charge just once, but this thing just never seems to die. I have a microphone for this camera. Again, I think I'm going to get rid of that as well, because the S21 Plus doesn't have a headphone jack, which is really annoying. If I thought of looking into that before I bought the phone, I would have never have gotten it. I hate this wireless shit. It just doesn't sound good. The TikToks sound like shit with the wireless, and yeah. I got some batteries for Taylor's Diva fan in the cart. I got a bicycle repair kit. I got my repair kit, my body repair kit, headlamp batteries, just a little case I can wash my hands, some duct tape. That's actually from the ATM, took it out. Taylor's tick medicine, some band-aids, moleskin, tweezers. I keep a razor, and then I got my drugs, just Aleve and gout medicine. You know, I'm a 80-year-old man. I got my naughty habits. This duct tape, I just bought it. I'm carrying it. You know, I don't really have to worry about weight. So, I got my wallet, keys, change. That's why I hate change. This is like a pound of change right here. I would never carry this if I was hiking, or carrying a backpack. But whatever. So anyway, yeah, it's technology. So this is all my technology / odds and ends stuff. I keep it in a simple drawstring little bag. I'm filming from the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus, but I still use my old, I believe that's the S10 Plus to film. The S21 Plus is waterproof, but in case I want to take any shots, you know, underwater, I got this little bag for that. I'm probably going to ditch this. I might even ditch this phone, even though I'm using both of them. It's a real B to edit using both of them. I'm carrying my small little, I think it's like an Acer laptop / tablet with the mouse and the charger. That's how I get all my YouTube sound clips and can make end cards and stuff like that. This is my camp lights. I just have two simple little touch lights. Got my little unicorn light here, and there we go. And then my headlamp. Got my phone chargers. This is a rechargeable fan because I need to sleep with a fan. Just a bunch of chargers. My tripod. What's that brand there? Just some, you know, cheap $10 Amazon tripod, but that thing's lasted me a couple 100 miles, so it works. Got my headphones. I carry two 13,000 anchors. I get about 8 charges from my cell phone out of these. This phone never dies. It's always in airplane mode. Never use it. It's disconnected from any service. It's just a camera, and it's just an expensive camera. And so I just charged the S21 Plus and the fan. Yeah, I usually get about 8 phone charges, and it'll charge this once, but this thing just never seems to die. I have a microphone for this camera. Again, I think I'm going to get rid of that as well, because the S21 Plus doesn't have a headphone jack, which is really annoying. If I thought of looking into that before I bought the phone, I would have never have gotten it. I hate this wireless shit. It just doesn't sound good. The TikToks sound like shit with the wireless, and yeah. I got some batteries for Taylor's Diva fan in the cart. I got a bicycle repair kit. I got my repair kit, my body repair kit, headlamp batteries, just a little case I can wash my hands, some duct tape. That's actually from the ATM, took it out. Taylor's tick medicine, some band-aids, moleskin, tweezers. I keep a razor, and then I got my drugs, just Aleve and gout medicine. You know, I'm a 80-year-old man. I got my naughty habits. This duct tape, I just bought it. I'm carrying it. You know, I don't really have to worry about weight. So, I got my wallet, keys, change. That's why I hate change. This is like a pound of change right here. I would never carry this if I was hiking, or carrying a backpack. But whatever. So anyway, yeah, it's technology. I also keep a comb and Q-tips in there. I cannot freaking live without Q-tips, and I don't have much hair on my head, but the hair that is there needs to be brushed. So yeah. So next up is clothes and sleeping system. Everything goes into this cheap Chinatown backpack I got years ago. Goes into this black bag, which goes in there, and then everything goes into the black bag. I keep a puffy jacket just in case it still gets chilly at night. I have a summer sleeping bag with a liner. I keep a sheet for Taylor, a real pillow for myself, and my inflatable air mattress that you would see in my AT videos. Keep a dirty laundry bag with 2 house towels, one for me, one for Taylor. I keep 2 pairs of Darn Tough socks and my dirty girl gaiters. And then I just keep some town clothes. I keep a pair of shorts, a shirt, some underwear, spare bandana, and then I have the town clothes that I'm wearing now, which is basically just a blue, really lightweight cotton shirt and really thin pajama pants. I keep a bug head net, just a spare Ziploc bag, some bug repellent, some deodorant, this little thing of baby powder that I just kind of wanted to get rid of, some extra hand sanitizer, and then the stuff I walk in daily. Got my yellow vest, so motherfuckers could see me, hopefully. A spare thing that you put on your head. Can't think of the name of them. I got 2 of those. This one I've been using the most as it breathes. Got my hat. Fun fact, Walmart, you racist bastards. This was labeled as a Mexican hat. A Mexican hat, Walmart. You could do better than that. I got my ex officio convertible pants. These I wore on the AT. These, man, I got at a thrift store called Community Aid in PA for like 50 cents. I want to say in like 2015. And I've worn these on every day hike, every overnight hike, and everything. And they even developed their own little air pouch, you know? It's just easier to... I didn't even sell it because it's so much easier to fix your underwear with that hole. And no one notices it, so... And then I'm hiking in just a really lightweight, button-up, Hawaiian-y shirt. Best hiking underwear I've ever come across are Fruit of the Loom Everlights, they're called. And I rarely get chub rub in these. They're light, airy, they dry really fast. Good underwear. And then I worked at a bar, so I have like 100 Jameson bandanas. So that's probably why you always see me in a Jameson bandana, just because I have hundreds of them. And yeah, I use them for everything. So yeah, that's pretty much my sleep setup. And then of course I got my tent, which I'll show you now. I have my tent in here, and then also in there I have 2 camp fuels that I've just been holding on to for years and I'm trying to get rid of. And then the poles go right on the side and it all gets bungeed on. And it all just fits in there. I also forgot masks, my Ultras, which are great for the woods, but for road walking, not really. Definitely gonna switch to like Skechers or some type of shoe like that, or Reebok, when these, you know, run out of time. And then I have camp shoes, just some basic old Walmart $5 flip-flops. All right, so now my food set up. Everything gets stored in my Light Heart Gear stuff sack. And in that stuff sack are sugar cookies, sugar cookies, some chicken salad creations. We have these Mountain House things, which I personally am not a fan of, but I have them and I am going to eat them whether I like it or not. White flour tortillas, ramen noodles, Spam, Northside. I got my day snacks, which I usually do like some Propel, Cafe Bustelo, little Slim Jims, Snickers. I got my green tea in there, some jerky, potato chips. So those are kind of just snacky snacks. Been on a sunflower seed kick. Don't know why. Been carrying this bread for about 20 miles. I gotta get on that. And then some snacks, some old big old fatty. In my food bag, I keep my toilet paper, baby wipes, and shit shovel, as well as toothbrush, toothpaste, and a second razor. How about that? I didn't know I had that. I carry sunscreen and aloe now, baby powder. I carry a brand new Sawyer just in case. Don't foresee myself ever having to use that, but just in case. Yeah, weighs nothing, doesn't hurt. I got the rucksack and my hanging gear, little pocket rocket, cook stove, camp spoon. For Taylor, we have her milk bones, some rawhides. Before any of you come at me in the comments, she's 8 years old. She's been getting one rawhide a week her whole entire life. She's still alive. And then her dry food. And then we carry, or I carry rather, a minimum of 4 gallons of water. I know that seems a lot, but I drink a gallon, Taylor drinks a gallon. It takes about half a gallon to like cook and stuff, make my coffee, this and that, and then I keep 1 gallon just to be safe. It is worth every single pound, because yesterday we went through about 3.5 gallons of water. So yeah, and then I keep a garbage bag. And then there's Taylor's food bowl that she always uses. She's a little piggy. I'll clean that up. And then just using Chinese Tupperware as her water dish. She ain't complaining about it. Then Taylor has a harness and leash. Then in the back door, poop bags for Taylor. In here, I keep my tent rainfly, which doubles as a cover for the cart. I keep a shower curtain just for Taylor's side of the tent, in case she is a wet, dirty dog and I don't want to get my sleeping shit wet. Keep a poncho, it's probably never used. What else is in here? I keep my sand from Sandy Hook. I don't know how those got in there. And a spare mace that is currently open. Back of the cart, I keep my hand sanitizer, a little pocket knife, and then my mace that could easily be pulled off and ripped off. So on the back of the cart, I keep a bungee cord for the handlebar and Taylor's leash. Gives me access to her controls. It's a 16-foot retractable leash with cart length. She gets about 12-foot distance. And on both sides I have carabiners that the leash, it's hard to do it with one hand, but yeah, you get the idea. Oh, there you go. So the leash clips into it, and depending on what side we are, it just kind of keeps her leash out of the way of everything. As you can see, there's one on this side as well. I keep so the cart could have come with an optional rack, but I took the top of a shoe rack and I just attached it with parts that I had from my house and some bungee cords, and it does the job. Keeps all my shit on, keeps tension off the top of this to increase its longevity, and yeah, Walmart shoe rack does a pretty good job. I keep a machete. You never know what's gonna happen, who you're gonna come across. You fuck with me, you're gonna get hit with the blunt side first. If that don't work, well, first you get maced. But if that don't work, you hit with the blunt side of the machete. If the blunt side don't work, you hit with the sharp side. Now I have what I call my totem pole. I just attached it with some bungee cords. That way I could adjust it. I didn't know if I was gonna like the position it was in right off the bat. But on that, I keep an umbrella, which could also be attached. I keep my sunglasses. I keep the OtterBox clips for my phone on it. And then at the top, I have a tripod clip thing that adjusts and rotates. So that way you can get all these nice shots. And then I, of course, America, have a flag on there. Now inside Taylor's crib, we have a little blanket for her to keep her comfortable. And then while she's in there, she'll also be in there with 2 gallons of water and her food, but it still gives her plenty of room to lay down. It's big in there. And she has her Diva fan, to which I need to, batteries are still good. She has a Diva fan. On the front of the cart is my tent, 2 spare tires, and yeah. On the side of my cart is just a description of what I'm doing, my QR code, and my YouTube handles, and stuff like that. And that can be found on both sides. It also has this rain cover built in. I might cut that off, and I might cut this off too. Because it just, we don't really use it. It's just kind of, Taylor, go home. Go home. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Let's see. Look at that beauty. Look at that beautiful girl. And she got her little diva fan in there. And if it gets too, I ordered 2 more for her, for the corners, and then I ordered 1 for myself. So, all rechargeable. You good in there? You can come out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at that butt. So yeah, I can teach her the go home thing. I one day just pointed at the cart and said, go home, and she went in. It was so weird. She's a smart dog. She's really good. And then I have a butt towel on the front. I hate sitting on the ground. And then that food bowl and her water bowl go in a plastic bag and just get bungeed to that as well. But as we go along, it'll get lighter. I currently have a bunch of shit in there that is just left over from like the AT, and then there's like a lot of food that I was gonna bring with me when I was gonna get back on the AT, and that never happened. So I just wanted to get rid of it. And like I have 4 canisters of fuel, 1 really big one and 3 small ones that I've just been sitting on for a year, and they're never getting to the AT, because if I ever go to Georgia, I'm going to fly. I can't bring them on a plane, and I have no local overnight trips planned. Like one day I might like to get back to the Batona Trail, but I can only do that in the winter because the ticks there are just like nothing you'll ever see in your entire life. Like when I say hundreds of ticks were on me over the course of 3 or 4 days, that may even be an understatement. So that's probably the only overnight trail besides like the AT that I want to do. So yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of all that shit. And I had a lot of food in my house that, like those North sides and stuff, that I just wanted to get rid of. So we are carrying a lot of weight right off the get-go. But you know, all that will adjust, and once it gets warmer at night, I can get rid of some stuff like I can just sleep with a sheet and get rid of the puffy jacket. Once I know my needs for underwear, I can get rid of a pair of underwear. So, you know, like I said, I've never walked across the country before, and it's not hiking. It's a whole different beast. There's hiking, and then there's walking, and yeah, this ain't like stuff in a. They're just 2 different spectrums of the long distance game, I guess you could say. Like the AT, I had that shit down to like 34 pounds, I believe, of food and everything, which is still on the heavy side, but it all has to fit in the pack. Like this, I could be liberal with what I have. So, you know, I'm learning. But yeah, that's the cart so far. Yeah, sorry this video wasn't all that spectacular and interesting, but I'm, you know, taking a 0 day. Today is day 4, and I just wanted to relax, and I still hadn't shown you guys all the shit I was carrying, so there it is. But yeah, anyway, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Y'all have a wonderful day. Next video will be up on Wednesday. And I love you all. Sexy people. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you don't do that, please at least donate or share the Just Believing fundraiser. The link will be in the bio. And alright, you all have a wonderful night. I'll see you next time. Bye.